Eric Clapton's story is one of raw talent, reinvention, and survival. Welcome back to Latest Trends, where we explore the lives behind the legends. Today, we are diving into the remarkable journey of one of the most influential figures in rock and blues history, Eric Clapton.
Great rock and roll guitar player. Would you welcome, please, Mr. Eric Clapton?
Eric Patrick Clapton was born on March 30th, 1945, in Surrey, England. Raised by his grandparents after his father left and his mother was still a teenager, Clapton grew up believing they were his parents. That early emotional confusion would later shape the pain and honesty heard throughout his music. As a teenager, he discovered American blues artists like Muddy Waters, B.B. King, and Robert Johnson. Their music became his foundation. He practiced obsessively, teaching himself guitar with a discipline that would soon set him apart. After being expelled from Kingston College of Art, Clapton committed fully to music.
I think seriously I got into music as a result of being thrown out of art school. I'm not really putting enough into my art studies. And when it came to the end of the first year, out of 40 students, I was the one that got thrown out, and it was such a big shock.
In the early 1960s, he began gaining attention with local bands before joining the Yardbirds.
Secret heart and lonely, deep in darkness, make you one thought only.
Between 1963 and 65, Clapton helped define their blues-driven sound. But when the band shifted toward pop success, he walked away, choosing artistic integrity over fame. That decision led him to John May album Blues Breakers with Eric Clapton, became a turning point in rock history. In London, fans famously painted the words "Clapton is God" across brick walls, a symbol of a new guitar hero. Soon after, Clapton joined bassist Jack Bruce and drummer Ginger Baker to form Cream. Blending blues, jazz, and psychedelic rock, Cream became the world's first true supergroup. Within just 2 years, they dominated both British and American charts. U.S. audiences were captivated by their extended improvisations and Clapton's explosive live solos. Albums like Disraeli Gears and Wheels of Fire produced timeless songs including Sunshine of Your Love and White Room. Clapton's thick, singing guitar sound, later known as the woman tone, influenced generations of American rock musicians.
Another characteristic of your particular playing is a kind of whining noise usually described as woman tone.
Yeah, let me turn this thing off.
Can you tell us what that is?
The woman tone is produced by using either the bass pickup or the lead pickup.
Wheels of Fire also became the first platinum-selling double album in U.S. history. Despite overwhelming success, internal conflict and drug abuse tore Cream apart. Around this time, Clapton was deeply inspired by Jimi Hendrix and formed a close bond with George Harrison of the Beatles. Searching for something new, he formed Blind Faith with Steve Winwood, Ginger Baker, and Rick Gretsch. Their debut album topped charts in the US and the UK, but the band dissolved almost immediately. 1970, Clapton released his first solo album and soon formed Derek and the Dominoes. Their only studio album, Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs, featured Duane Allman's legendary slide guitar and was driven by Clapton's hidden love for Pattie Boyd. Though initially overlooked in America, the album would later be recognized as one of the greatest blues rock records ever made. Following heartbreak, band breakups, and the deaths of Jimi Hendrix and Duane Allman, Clapton disappeared into heroin addiction. For years, he vanished from public view. His return came in 1973 at Pete Townshend's Rainbow concert, one of the most celebrated comebacks in rock history. In 1974, Clapton shocked American radio by turning Bob Marley's I Shot the Sheriff into a #1 hit, helping introduce reggae to the US mainstream. Albums like 461 Ocean Boulevard, Slow Hand, and Backless kept him at the center of popular music, producing lasting hits such as Cocaine, and Wonderful Tonight.
Oh, my darling, you were wonderful tonight.
Though he married Pattie Boyd in 1979, alcoholism soon strained the relationship. The 1980s became a period of struggle, recovery, and artistic rebirth. Clapton entered rehabilitation, collaborated with legends like Jeff Beck and Roger Waters, and released albums such as August and Journeyman, earning critical acclaim and Grammy recognition. In 1991, tragedy struck when Clapton's 4-year-old son died in a devastating accident. The loss inspired Tears in Heaven, one of the most emotionally powerful songs ever recorded. The song resonated deeply with American audiences and helped make Unplugged one of the best-selling live albums in US history. Throughout the 1990s and beyond, Clapton continued evolving, releasing hits like Change the World and My Father's Eyes, collaborating with B.B. King and J.J. Cale, and honoring the blues pioneers who shaped American music. Albums such as Reptile, Back Home, and Clapton proved that his influence had not faded with time. In 2013, he released Old Sock, reaffirming his lifelong dedication to music. With a career spanning more than 6 decades, Eric Clapton didn't just play the blues, he carried it across the Atlantic, reshaped American rock, and inspired generations of musicians. For more powerful stories behind music legends, this is Latest Trends.